All right, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Johnny D, you got some exciting news,
I've
right?
got exciting news, Martin.
What's that?
As you know, for the 200th episode, we had a big giveaway.
I didn't know that, but I'm interested.
From Tommy John.
Wait, do what?
From Tommy John.
He was speechless for a second.
Hey.
He said,
Yeah.
Tommy John?
What'd y'all give away?
A $100 Tommy John gift card.
That's it.
Do what?
You had to like, subscribe, do some other stuff. But we got winners.
I guess it would pay if I actually listened to our podcast.
Winner
when
number
I'm not here.
one
Okay.
is
All right.
Justin Martin.
Whoa,
That
whoa.
is not true. You didn't win anything. No, we got Shemaiah Young, Ryan Bailey,
And Ron Bailey.
Ryan Bailey,
Ryan.
Ethan Brown, and Deanna Hargrave, all winners. And none of them are my friends, so you know we didn't cheat.
A $100 Tommy John gift card.
$100 Tommy John gift card.
Now that's the way to start 2023.
your way.
2023 gonna be tight if you just want $100 Tommy John right out the
I'll
rip.
tell you what won't be tight is them drawers.
They'll be just right.
Yeah.
Not too tight.
It'll be like sitting in a hammock, if you will.
That's right.
No slipping, slapping, stacking, or whapping. That was the ad. I don't read the ads. There's a reason.
Freedom,
But if
baby.
they talking about whacking and stacking, they've really been paying attention to what we do. That's good. I like that.
Well, it's
That's
been a good duck season, hasn't it?
Has it? I don't know. I go about every day the sun's out, which is about twice a week. And
Then 3 days.
the rest of them, I stay at the
He's out.
house. Yeah.
Has it been a good duck
Yeah, it's
season?
been real good.
It has been for us.
Compared to the last few years, it's
Yeah.
been outstanding.
I will say every time we went, we whacked them. So, or every time I've gone, we whacked them. But, it's easy to do that when you only hunt about 3 times a week. So,
Got to let it rest, Martin. You got to let it rest.
hey, whatever. It is what it is. But I do, my man Devin, I was up here that day, holiday, and we were closed, but I was like, man, I'm going to go in and get caught up on work. We had some people at the house to help take care of the kids. So. But my man Devin gave me his hat. He's a Marine, and he was headed back to, what's the one in California? Pendleton, maybe? Camp Pendleton?
That sounds right.
He builds machine guns there, but he gave me his lid because I got caught staring. My man pulled up at the Duck Commander building. He was around there taking pictures or something, I guess. I don't know, but I walked out to get some crackers out of my truck because I was hungry. And his back glass caught me. I was like, what is that one?
He had
I
something
said,
in the window.
Yeah.
That's a cat of some sort.
Black Panther.
No, I mean, it very clearly wasn't that. But
But been
my
cool.
man is carrying his mounted bobcat that he got when he was about 12 years old on his back glass of his pickup truck. And he was driving from South Carolina, which is where he's from, back to Pendleton. He wanted to take his own rig out there, he said. So, but it caught me long enough where he caught me outside because I just sat there and stared at it. I was like, what kind of redneck done pulled up in here, got a mounted bobcat in his back glass of his truck? And then, at that moment, I said, you know what? These are our people.
So does he? Is he just moving the bobcat?
Yeah,
Or
it's
does it
just-
stay there?
No, it's moving. I asked him, I said, is that like a permanent fixture? He was like, oh, no. That's just going back to my apartment out there or whatever he called it on the barracks. Or I think he said apartment. But wherever he lives out there at Camp Pendleton, that's where it was going. But it's cool, man. He gave me his hat, so I gave him mine. I said, well, if you give me yours,
We'll swap.
there you go, pal.
for
But I thought that was kind of cool. He's a big fan, listens to everything. So Devin, that's even got his name in it. Devin, I can't say your last name. That's against our rules. But Devin, thank you for your service. Appreciate what you do, and hopefully you made it all the way out there.
That's a long drive.
That's what I told him. I said, man, that was a long way across Texas, wasn't it? He said, I don't know. I ain't never done it before. I said, trust me.
It's a long way.
It's a long way across the state of Texas.
Yep.
I said, you're going to get halfway and say, boy, I got to be close. No, you ain't there yet. I said, there's 600 and something exits on I-20, and it don't even go end to end. So, oh,
That
man.
is a long
But,
drive.
no, that was cool, man. It's always cool whenever that happens. But good timing. I was just up here working by myself. And
I think that should be a thing, though. Taxidermy in your vehicle,
in your vehicle?
like as decoration.
Yeah. I mean, he caught me. It made me stop and go,
Trying to draw attention.
got me.
Bobcats will do it.
And he was chasing a quail or something. He had like his paw up in the air after a quail. Or the bird in the taxidermy had seen better days. I wasn't quite sure the identification of what the bobcat was trying to catch. But
He may have
It
caught
was a
him.
bird,
He
some
may have
kind
caught
of
him.
bird.
Yeah, it was some sort of fowl, small fowl. I
Well,
don't
Si,
know
if
what
we
it
ever
was.
get that Black Panther, I'm gonna put him up on the back glass of your truck.
You get that Black Panther, I'm gonna skin that sucker and make a coat, and I'll wear it so I'll eat crow. I'll be the first one to tell you. I've always said, you bring me the body, and I will.
Full body mount
I will.
for sure.
Yeah, I'd have a dilemma if I see one again and had time to shoot him.
It don't matter because nobody ever does.
Hey.
Nobody's ever got a gun.
Number one, you probably have, yeah.
Nobody's ever got a gun, a digital camera, or anything other to document them. So it's the craziest thing ever. I don't know how they keep running across those people.
Or
camera
or
shot.
game camera.
Yeah,
They're camera shy.
yeah, they know.
They do. They're camera shy.
It always goes back.
Hey, Stone, look, we're gonna just jump right in this thing. You told me when you walked in and said, Phil, what's wrong with Phil now? What's he doing down there? What's that old man doing?
Well, he fractured his back
Yeah,
about, what was that, 2 weeks ago?
yeah.
And they had that procedure where they take the big needle full of liquid concrete.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I saw him up here at our Christmas party, he said, "Oh, I'm way better now."
Oh yeah. Well, he thought it was a miracle drug, I guess, but he didn't slow down and he re-injured it.
Same spot.
Nope, it's a little bit lower this time.
Uh-oh.
He's down. He's in some pain. I feel bad for him, but he's in rough shape. So
We always knew that man was going to go out with his boots on. Like, I mean, he can't stop. He cannot.
well, he's not going to rust out. He's going to break down.
Yeah. Yeah. It won't be unbelievable.
Oh yeah, but he's just once he gets dialed into duck season, he's running wide open.
Yeah. He's just ripping pages off till he gets to day 60.
That's right.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love duck hunting. I do. I don't love it like that.
I don't think anybody.
I know when to stop.
There had been a human on planet Earth love it as much as he does.
And now,
I'm convinced of that.
Si, you think you ever talk your brother into slowing down a little bit?
No, he's too hard at it.
I think that runs in the family. Does that run in the family?
Hey, you'd have a better chance of getting something out of a cypress stump.
Getting blood out of a turnip?
Oh yeah, blood out of a turnip. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but it's not good. I can tell you that. But it's tough to see, your elders go down, especially somebody who you love and admire that much. It's a tough deal, but it's coming for all of us. So
Oh, ain't no doubt.
the best thing we could do is help them out along the way and make it as easy for them as possible and let them enjoy what they got left on planet Earth.
I knew the boy wasn't doing good when he said, I need a 20 gauge.
Yeah.
He has talked so much trash to me and Si
Oh yeah.
about on that bag. He said, I don't know why y'all don't like killing anything. And I'm like, well, I'll just tell you right now, I do all right.
Oh, he had it down though. If you got a 20 gauge, you don't kill nothing. But if you're Si, you really don't kill nothing.
Yeah. Si, it don't matter. It don't matter. Si shooting a 10 gauge.
Si, let me tell you, here's how it went down. I pulled up next to him on the forwarder, and Phil said, Stone, go get with Martin and get me one of them 20 gauges. I said, 20 gauge? He said, yep. He said, 12 gauges is too rough on me. I said, all right. I said, well, that's good. We'll put you in the blind right between Si and Godwin. And he cut them eyes at me, and he got hot. He said, let me tell you something. The day I'm not on the corner of that blind is the day they put me in the ground. Yeah. So me and Burrow got a kick out of that. But he's shooting a 20 gauge.
Good.
He's cutting them too.
That's good. That's real good. Hey, I'm telling you right now, the world would be better off if everybody switched to one.
Well, that little Nelly 20 gauge automatic is a sweet little weapon.
What are you talking about?
That's why me and Si switched so many years ago. Me and Si bailed long before everybody else did. But, hey, whatever. I do hate to hear that about the old man.
Yeah,
though.
I do. Yeah, it's tough.
That's but it was cool. I mean, at the party, he looked good. Like after he had 3-4 days right after the procedure. So I had hope that it would be a miracle worker for him. But yeah, you do. You still got to slow down, Phil. You got. I bet he's 76. Did he hunt today?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's probably for the
He
best.
said he's gonna take a couple of days off and get back after him.
He like me now.
That's a good idea.
He waiting on that sunshine too. See, he looking at that weather. He said, "I'll show back up on that sunshine and that wind. Show back up."
That's a good thing.
Duck
Take a
season.
day off every once in a while.
I'd say this about duck season: it has been way better by just waiting and hunting sunshine and wind. And don't mess with them clouds.
Well, you enjoy it more.
You do, because
You
you
really do.
go have fun. It's a better experience. You get to see all the colors that nature has, and then you let your whole rest and you can kill some. That's a good thing. But well, hey, I just had to know. We had to get it out there for the people. So, folks of the duck call room, if you feel so inclined, throw one up Phil's way. Maybe not even necessarily for healing, but that he'll be responsive.
Yeah.
That he'll slow down a little bit.
That he'll slow down.
That he'll
just a
listen
little
to
bit.
his body when it says, "Hey, take a break." So, all right, we'll be back right after this.
Look, so it's a new year, so it's a great time to make some changes in your life. Get on this train. We're talking about athletic greens. Christian Huff, the old Captain America, got Stone on him. Stone got me on him.
Sadie's husband.
What?
Sadie's husband.
We can call him Christian Huff, Captain America. Yeah, he's a great guy, and he's knowledgeable about, supplements and stuff and all that. And he said, hey, you need to try this athletic green stuff because, look, you don't need all the different pills and all the other things. When you take this, just one scoop, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens. Did that surprise you? How much?
75. I like it.
All of them.
Yeah.
And whenever you take this special blend of ingredients, it supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, aging, all the things. Look, it's super easy. One scoop in the morning, swig that down, and you're done. No need for all the other stuff. And it's not that expensive. It's actually cheap because whenever you compare it to a cup of coffee, you're coming out ahead. And instead of just getting a little caffeine boost, you're getting all the things you need in your body that, a bunch of doctors and stuff figured out. I'm not a doctor. All I know is I feel better when I'm taking athletic greens. So right now it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition, especially heading into the flu and cold season. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. And they're going to make it even easier. Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/duck. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/duck to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
So, Stone,
Yep.
I hear you got a prankster on your hands now.
Oh yeah.
What's the bandit BK been up to?
Yeah, one of my kids got a lot of that Robertson blood in her. She's a hunter, a fisherman, and she loves to pull pranks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So who'd she get this
Wait
time?
a minute.
Yeah.
When did all of this come about?
Oh, she just started this phase, always, scaring people. You walk around the corner, that
I would
kind of
not
thing.
do that to you.
No, well, I'm pretty laid back, but she pulled one at the Christmas party, which I gotta admit was a good at the family Christmas party. You wasn't there.
Okay, I'd already left then.
Did you come to Jason's house?
Huh?
No.
No.
Did
He already left.
He probably didn't get invited.
Well, I didn't get invited.
There you go.
nobody told you? about
Nobody
it?
told me.
I was wondering why you wasn't there.
No. Yeah, ain't nobody told me.
No respect. No respect. You built that house.
Hey, look, I don't care.
Yeah.
He wasn't going. So.
He said,
I'd have went. I may have not stayed very
"Oh,
long.
he'd have went to Jason's house
no,
because
I'd win,
there's a
but-
50-50 chance I break out in a poker game.
Well,
So he'd have went to Jason's house.
Yeah, but hey, what did BK do that I missed?
Well, when I walked in there, I heard this cat. I'm like, "Where's the cat?" I'm like, "I knew Jace don't have a cat.
Yeah. Jason ain't got a cat. He's got a dog.
He's got them little yippy dogs.
Yeah, Yippy
Yippee dog.
Little yippy
Yeah,
yuppie dog.
Yippy dog.
So I'm looking around. I'm like, "Where?" I know I just heard a cat. And then about 30 minutes later, I was talking to Willie and there. Willie's like, "Is that a cat?" I said, "Well, it sure sounds like one." And we didn't think nothing about it. We just went on about our business, And then it was almost like on the Christmas Vacation movie where the cat's in the tree. I thought, that somebody's fixing to pull that kind of stunt. But once everybody started thinning out, I'd already gone. I just heard this, that they could really hear the cat. It was, "Rrr." So everybody's panicking, looking
Everybody's
for the
looking
cat.
for the cat now.
Oh yeah, yeah. So they can't find the cat. Where is that cat? It's just, well, they got it narrowed down to one little corner of Jace's living room, and they got right up next to the wall, and then they heard, "Rrr." Like, well, that daggum cat's in the wall. And they're trying to figure out how to get in the wall to get the cat out. Well, Jace took the picture off the wall and set it down, and then the noise came from where that picture is. And he said, "Oh no, wait a minute here." So he'd flip that picture around, and there's this little device.
Oh no.
Oh, like this thing here.
She done planted something.
She stuck that cat device on the back of that painting, and everybody's like, "Who in the world did this?" I turn around, look, BK just sitting there looking at him. BK did it. So that was a good one.
Oh,
I wish I'd have been there to witness the
the
The first
punchline.
thing that
Punchline.
comes to my mind on that, someone had to put her up to that.
No, she did it on her own.
Where'd she find that thing?
I would figure that I was thinking Willie Robertson was
Nope.
involved in this.
No, she gets online and looks for stuff like that.
Ah,
She's searching for pranks.
do they
Oh,
make?
yeah.
Do they make other ones that make other noises? That'd be kind of fun.
I guess.
Difference between me and them is they's looking for a way to get in the wall, and I'd have just been like,
Oh, yeah.
"Man, that's a tough break."
Oh, they was
You'll find your way out of here, I guess. I don't know. You found your
He
way in
found-
there.
Yeah, he found his way in it. Hey,
Yeah,
he'll
find
figure
your
it
way out.
Well, they's
figure
fixing
it out.
to bust sheetrock to get to that thing.
out. That'd been funny. That'd been funny
Yeah.
if Jake just do it.
Big hole in the wall, sledgehammer.
Tore a whole part of the wall off of it. I know I heard it in here.
I hope at that point BK would have known to exit stage right.
That's when BK would
That's
have learned
when
a
the-
valuable lesson of staying quiet.
And don't stay around for the end of your prank. Just get the heck out of there.
They still don't know who put Dawn in that fountain in front of Jason Missy's house like 10 years ago. Me neither. That's all I can say.
But what, Dawn?
They woke
Dawn
up. To
dish soap.
they woke up to a white Christmas one year. I don't know who did it though.
Yeah, I can't
But if
imagine.
they busted sheetrock, BK
yeah.
would have never been able to claim who did that either.
Yeah. that size right, that would have been real funny.
Oh, if he'd have been standing there with a hole in the wall.
He
Yeah,
found
yeah.
a speaker.
Yeah, that'd been
Oh,
hilarious.
that'd have been good.
Oh, I guess they're just lucky that thing went off once he moved that picture.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because if he hadn't,
Hmm.
ooh,
Oh,
good
would've been
work, BK.
classic.
Heck yeah, I like it. Dang, you got your little mischievous one.
Oh,
I like that.
She's something.
That's good.
Piece of work. She'll be driving next year. It's crazy.
She'll be what?
Driving.
Driving
Yeah.
a vehicle?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
16?
Yeah.
Really? Somebody getting old.
Yeah.
Crap.
Her.
Yeah, her, not me. I still feel the same.
Oh,
Stone, you got
man.
one be driving. I got one or two that
Yeah, you forgot me.
still won't even know they exist. I don't
Yeah,
really
that's
know.
right.
They just now figured out the other one's there.
No, I have two driving.
Oh.
They,
Hey, but at least
share
they-
everything. Man.
At least they can take Sage to school.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
never mind.
I don't let them. That's too much of a distraction.
No. Sage is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's a handful.
Yep.
She's a
Sage.
handful.
Yep. She's a distraction.
She choked anybody out over Christmas?
Not
New
over
Year's?
Christmas. Yeah.
Everybody was on their P's and Q's, huh?
Yeah. They don't turn their back on her.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're sitting on the couch, you got to watch it. Oh, Stone.
Yeah. She'll jump up and get her hooks in
Yeah.
on you.
Oh, no. That day that she had Carly's boyfriend, that tickled me to death.
Yeah.
Did he deserve it?
Oh, hey, no, he was just going along with it, and Stone's watching him, She done put him in a chokehold, and he had already, his hand had went to sleep on him because he was fixed to pass out.
Yeah.
I'm serious. He had dropped his phone, and he was going down when Stone said, "Turn that boy loose."
They still together?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, hey, at least you got one with a sense of humor.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
And in fact, he started training with us a week later.
oh no,
Did he?
that was funny.
yeah.
He said,
That
boy,
was-
I ain't getting whooped by a 7-year-old
Hold
again.
on.
no more 8-year-old
hey.
girls whooping me.
That was the funny thing because he's a pretty good sized boy.
Yeah.
And then she done jumped up there and
And hey, she done put him out.
Yeah.
only one way to handle them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way I know to do it.
I just, I actually had Dr. Hammond actually put it. He was checking
From
me,
Jurassic
give me
Park?
a checkup. Okay, and he put his thumb on my artery on my neck.
Yeah.
Well, he had it perfect between the vertebrae. And hey, I was just,
Did you tap?
I was this close from passing out completely. And I fell against him. And he said, do I need to take you to the emergency room? And, Glenwood, I said, no, I'm all right now that you got your thumb off my
Quit
artery.
choking me.
Yeah. Hey, he had it perfect, too. So that deal, like when Spock was on Star Trek, when he'd walk up behind people and put his pressure
The
point.
Vulcan death grip.
Oh, yeah, that works. Trust me.
The
Perfect.
Vulcan death grip's a
Oh,
real
no,
thing.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
that works. Pressure points work, dude.
The Vulcan death grip.
Death grip, boys. Pass out.
I never knew we'd have a Spock reference on here.
Oh, no, hey, look. Hey,
Mr. Spock.
And I never watched it
pressure
either.
points are good,
I
son.
didn't either.
My knowledge of that is only from watching Big Bang Theory. I don't even
You know who's a big Star Trek fan?
who.
Big Al.
Al Robertson.
Yeah. He
hey.
loves Star Trek.
Oh, no,
I can
it's
see
the
it.
deal about, hey, you're going where no man has been before.
That's right.
Yeah, hey.
I'm more of a to infinity and beyond kind of guy.
May the force be with you. We're just going where I don't know. We're just all.
I'm more of a buzz kind of fella.
Oh, no, that reminded me of a dream I had the other night.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Look, I'm on something like a skateboard without wheels.
Some would call it a
And hey,
surfboard.
and look, guess how fast I'm going?
96.
62 miles an hour.
No, the speed of light.
Uh-oh.
That sounds like a Madonna
look,
song.
Hey, look, I literally woke up and I was soaking wet. I was going so fast that I was soaking wet.
Why would
That's some of my dreams.
you were sweating?
Yeah. Hey, I was soaking wet, and I'm telling you, when you're speeding the speed of light, going the speed of light,
You get hot.
How did
I
you
get
know
hot,
it was
yeah.
the speed of light?
hey, that's what the dream told me.
The speedometer
But
on
hey,
your
look,
skateboard.
the thing about it was, it wasn't about 6 inches wide what I was on, and about a foot long.
Oh, so you were nervous you were going to fall off.
Oh yeah, I was afraid I was gonna fall off.
That's like hunting in one of Phil's duck blinds. He's got them in the buck brush. You got two boards.
That's
Two
it,
boards.
One for your butt, one for your feet.
That's right, boys. Hey,
Yeah. That one for your feet ain't
yeah,
wide enough for a 13
don't make
either.
sudden mood.
I
Boys.
remember an old Martin boy just bailed off the front of it.
Wasn't
I
by
remember.
choice. That's just what happened.
It's a crash.
It happened.
Hey, that deal about when a tree falls, if nobody's there to hear it, does it make
happens,
noise?
though.
Oh,
yeah.
trust me, they make noise.
It makes racket.
It makes racket.
Ain't no doubt, especially when it rips into their waders,
Yeah, yeah.
into their thigh
Especially
meat.
when it tears off the wire off the front of the blind.
Yeah. Well, let's take another break. We'll be back right after this. When running a business, your employees can create all kinds of interesting situations, like complaints because someone on the team always smells horrible. Not
Hey,
you.
don't be looking at me.
Not you.
Hey, we're looking over here.
Not you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Martin was looking at
Hey,
me.
now only one of us has been run out of here because you smelled. I think Stone was the one that made you go change, but
Well, I was working hard that morning in the rain. I couldn't.
no, the only thing
Wet
Si's ever
clothes.
been guilty of is sleeping on the job, which is a problem when your other employees see that.
That's
So
right. It creates a little attitude problem.
it could cause some tension, but
That's right, just a little bit.
even if it does, our friends over at Bambi can help. And, with Bambi, you get access to your own dedicated HR manager starting at just $99 per month. They're available by phone, email, and real-time chat, so onboarding and terminations run smoothly. Team members reach peak performance, and your business stays compliant with changing HR regulations. And with Bambi's HR Autopilot, you'll automate important HR practices like setting policies, training, and feedback. Your dedicated HR manager is U.S.-based. They're dedicated directly to your business, so you know that they know what you're going through. It's super simple. It gives you access to HR expertise and personal touch. That way you don't feel like you're just talking to a machine or a computer or whatever. HR managers can easily cost as much as $80,000 a year, but Bambi starts at just $99 per month. Schedule your free conversation today to see how much Bambi can take off your plate. Go to Bambi.com right now and type in Duck Call Room under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help our show. Spelled BAM, BEE.com, Bambi.com, and type in Duck Call Room.
Duck call room.
That
Well,
good.
I just have a picture of you that a fan wants me to bring up. It's going to take me a second.
Okay.
But how does
that
a fire
reminds-
helmet not fit you?
I don't know. That boy he had like a little insert thing in there, so I just set it on top of my head. I didn't want to go ruining the man's fire helmet. But we went duck hunting the other day, and we sitting there, and my buddy Clay, it's his place, and somebody called him while he was out there looking for a duck, and I was like, he called us and said, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take the 4-wheeler and go to the camp. My son said it's on fire, and I was like,
I would have said that with more urgency.
Well, I mean, he did because he's Clay and he's a little flamboyant.
The
But
camp or the 4-wheeler?
the camp. And so Mr. Billy, Clay's dad, I'm sitting right beside him, who is the owner of said camp, right? I mean, and I looked at Mr. Billy. I said, Mr. Billy, yeah, there I am, right there. That's me. So I looked at Mr. Billy. I said, do you want to go back to the camp? Your camp's on fire. He said, well, no, we're duck hunting. He said, I could replace that camp.
What time is it?
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock. And I said,
I replaced camp.
and it was
that
one.
camp
It was
I've
one.
been
That,
to?
It was one of them freeze mornings.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, the ice had really gotten broke up good, and the ducks were doing their thing. I mean,
Y'all slacking.
we's doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Like we shooting mallard ducks in a little water that we had broken up in the ice. So like Mr. Billy 74 too. He don't know how many of them he got left. So he's like, no, if they doing this, we gonna stay. I rebuild that camp, which I can appreciate that kind of mindset.
Hey,
So I said, well, I reckon I'll stay with you. And so we sat right there. And then when we come pulling back up, Clay and his son come get us whenever we's done. And we go pulling back up. And there were like 4 fire trucks there. And I was like, oh, this place really was. Like,
It was really
this is
on
for
fire,
real. This
yeah.
wasn't like somebody left something cooking in the oven and smoked the whole place up. No, one of the air conditioning units had caught on fire, heating units, whatever, heating air.
Okay.
Because somebody had taken some pillows and some sheets and stuffed in the vents because they didn't want their room to get too hot. So it caused a backflow deal, and then that got everything hot in there. And woof. But yeah, they got it put out, they got it stopped and everything. But yeah, I could appreciate the 74-year-old man's take on I can rebuild that camp.
Well, you had posted on Instagram, and it was like, looked like a serious situation, but everybody was having a good time.
Did you see all the ducks hanging from it? Yeah, we was having a heck of a time, son. We mauled them suckers that day. It was fun.
Hey,
That
I
was a
wish
good
I
day.
had thought this because like Phillip, had a fire at his children's home.
Just now?
No, what the other day?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. During all this mess, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mom in the storms the other night, a tree got struck by lightning at her front yard. Well, it traveled all the way through the deal, and she had soot all on the side of her house where the cable and the internet and everything come in. So it got really hot right there for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, very fortunate that we didn't have a house fire there to deal with. The good Lord was just looking out for her on that deal. So, yeah, it's been surrounded by fire these last few days. But I saw the opportunity to take a picture with ducks hanging from a fire truck while wearing a fire helmet. I didn't know if I'd get that chance again.
Yeah.
Probably not.
And so,
Where's the
you know,
ducks?
oh, they're not in that picture, but I got it somewhere.
The fan only sent me a picture of you in a fire hat
Yeah. hold on. I just,
because he was
Stand by.
confused on how you couldn't fit an entire fire helmet. But I think you're wearing it well.
I mean, I don't know. I had a bunch of people that commented online about that being the only time they've ever seen a beard up under a fire helmet. Apparently that's against regulations, and that's why all of them have mustaches.
You got to be able to, your
Oxygen mask.
gas mask got to
Yeah.
be able to suction to your
Yep.
face.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was the day I got my blonde shoveler too. So that was a pretty big day.
He
You're what?
loves the
Blind shoveler?
Blonde.
Oh, a blonde shoveler.
Blonde
I
shoveler.
thought you said
Yeah.
blind.
She's
I
got-
was fixed to say, how'd you know he was blind?
No, she got she got what they call leucism. She was white. I mean, she wasn't white. She was more blonde.
That's that one we saw 4 years ago on the dog.
I don't know, but I had trail camera pictures of her, and I've been waiting to move in on her,
Yeah.
and I finally did.
Well, we saw one about 4 years ago on the dog.
Pretty thing,
A
too.
white shoveler flying around.
Yep.
And Jace went and bought.
See how light she is?
That ain't.
Yeah. And
Why'd
Jace,
you send me that picture?
That ain't what I sent you, is it?
I don't know.
Well, that's weird.
well, we saw that white shoveler, and,
Friend of yours.
and Jace
That's
went
Wheeler.
and bought 2 dozen shoveler decoys just so we'd kill that white shoveler.
Where we could get it.
He hung around for about 3 days, then he left.
My phone done got confused. I guess.
There you go. No, I got.
Oh,
That was weird. My computer just sent me another picture.
yeah, that's it. Look at all them mallards hanging upside down, them pintails
Oh yeah.
hanging upside down from the fire truck. And that's Mangum. That's the Mangum Fire Department's finest there. Obviously not the ones in camo.
Mangum Fire.
Yep, there they are. That's why they got dragons on the back of their fire truck.
Oh yeah.
You know when the fire chief pull up and he in Carhartts, you in good company.
That's right.
I'll tell you that right now. You know you're with God's people then.
That's right.
Carhartt coveralls are a good sign.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, if you're wearing Carhartts, there's a good chance you're a decent.
and there's a grunt that had to go in there and check on the unit. See, so he had the full gear on. That's whose helmet I'm wearing. You see how small of a feller he is.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I got his helmet on. But there you go. Fires and ducks.
That's pretty cool.
Duck
picture.
season been hot. No. It was really cool because the camp wouldn't burn down. But that would have been a bummer.
Clay looked like Colonel Custard.
He looked like who?
Colonel
Custard?
Colonel Custard.
He's the one famous for eating all them pies. He's put on a little bit.
Not him. No, I ain't the Colonel Custard I'm talking about.
He does have a look about it. He kind of reminds me of like a medieval prince.
He reminds me of a New York City UPS driver. Because all he wear brown on.
Yeah,
That's why he looked like Custard.
yeah, he's off at camouflage.
The boy wear brown and then put black face paint on, and I'm wearing camouflage. He get mad about me for not wearing face paint.
Well, and then you got people with white beards wearing black face paint.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Oh, perfect.
And a duck blind that you can't even shoot out of, much less see into.
Yeah, plus see out of either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Most
Like,
of the time, we can't even see the ducks coming.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm talking about, you flared them. Yeah, sure I did.
and they say paranoia isn't real.
Hey, oh, yeah.
Flared them.
Hey, I hunt with a bunch of paranoid schizophrenics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You related to them too.
Hey, oh, yeah, and their kin. Anybody that will take a saw and a can of spray paint to a duck blind with him, yeah.
I have watched Phil
The
saw
boys
off
got-
a limb in
hey,
front
the
of him
boy-
and spray
yeah,
the
the
end
boys-
of that
the
limb
boys
with
got
paint.
problems.
Yeah. Well, it's bright.
That's right.
I ain't ever in my life. When he broke out that spray paint, sprayed the end of that limb he cut off. I was like,
Yeah. He sprayed everybody's shotguns one day.
Oh, no, brand new.
I'm aware.
I'm talking about brand.
Thing's awful yellow.
I'm talking about brand spanking new. And you say, hey,
Pass them down.
pass them down.
And note to self, spray paint on a recoil pad of a shotgun will eat it smooth off of there eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's-
I got one of them. Phil signature series.
That's right.
Phil
Phil
Signature,
No
signature,
butt
boy.
pad.
Yeah, no butt pad. I just have it in the safe and I get tickled every time I look at it.
Phil signature series spray painted.
Somebody's gonna say, "What happened to that one, Phil?"
That's right. Phil
Got a
Robertson.
GoPro mount on the back of it when
That's
those
right.
first come
Hey.
out, and no recoil pad.
Hey,
So
that's
there
why.
you go.
Hey, speaking about that, my recoil pad on my 28 gauge is gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I got one.
It have you?
I got one in my office.
Yeah.
You need it?
Yeah, let me pick
It's
it up.
expensive.
It's expensive.
Ooh, buddy,
may-
it's
I may
high
not-
right now.
I may do without it then.
It's going to cost you.
I may do without one.
It's
then.
gonna clip you a little bit, but hey, you know,
You got to pay for that one, son.
hey, capitalism is alive and well.
That's right.
at
Hey,
this place.
capitalism is lie. It ain't none of what's the other word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
What about family?
We ain't related.
Oh, hey. Hey, yeah, we are. We're in Duck Commando.
We're all one big happy
That's right.
family
We all
here.
one big
I'm
family
reminded
family.
daily I got the wrong last name. Careful now. Oh man. You can have it. I don't care. It's you know as well as anybody. Anything I got, you can have. So let's take another break. We'll be back right after this. We're rolling into a new year. Hey, look, if you decided in 2023 your hair is something you want to tackle, it's perhaps falling out like mine has been gone for however long. If you think that maybe John David is something you aspire to look like, set your goals higher. But now you no longer have to choose between better hair growth and your health. We've got a plan for you. We've got something that can help that. There's a holistic solution for men that promotes both healthier hair and whole body wellness. Of course, we're talking about our friends over at Nutrafol. You can get ahead of thinning hair with Nutrafol's whole body approach to hair growth. No drugs, no compromises. Nutrafol is trusted and recommended by more than 3,000 top doctors and is physician formulated using natural medical grade ingredients. Nutrafol's hair growth nutraceuticals go beyond genetics to multi-target the root causes of thinning, including stress, hormones, nutrition, metabolism, aging, and lifestyle through whole body health. Nutrafol's drug-free patented technology provides reliable results without compromising your sexual health. In a clinical study, men showed progressive improvement in hair growth and thickness after 3 and 6 months. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement, and it's clinically proven to improve hair growth, thickness, and visible scalp coverage. They even have a hair wellness quiz for personalized product recommendations that are unique to your hair's needs. Look, we ain't trying to grow somebody else's hair. You're trying to grow your own. That's a cool thing. You can grow thicker, healthier hair and help support our show by going to Nutrafol.com/men and entering the promo code DUCK to save $15 off your first month subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus, you get free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, promo code
Duck.
So,
What have fans been up to?
Si, I got a
JD?
fire story for you.
All right. Well, fire it up.
well,
Yeah.
fire away.
So we hunting this new hole, the prairie we call it.
Uh-oh.
It's we made it last summer. It's beautiful.
When we hunting this?
We're gonna hunt it soon, but I got to move the blind first.
Oh.
So we go in there and we thought we could use side by sides, but it was just a hair too deep. So we're
Oh, y'all was going to pull the side by sides and hunt out of them?
yeah no
No, not
no
hunting.
side.
I
We
was just fixing that. Whose bright idea was this?
we're using the side by sides to get to the
To get to it.
to
Okay.
get to it.
Okay.
So, but it was deeper than what we had planned.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Blah, 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 blah.
yeah, that's right.
Water's,
Blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
water done come
Don't
on.
let off the gas.
Get in there, duck hunt, get to the high ground, hide them. After duck hunt's over, go back, get the decoys, whatnot. But on the way out, barely made it out. By the way, Phil, the one rig Phil was riding, got out there about 100 yards and caught fire. All that debris
Underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
from
Yep.
from submarining had
Yeah.
built up underneath there, and it was a 2-foot flame coming out the bottom of that thing. So we're running as fast as we can to catch up with him, hollering.
You're on fire.
He stops,
He looking like Ricky Bobby.
gets out of the rig, and good night. So we get some water and douse it out, and right next to a mud puddle, thank goodness. But yeah, that could have been bad. But turns out, that happens. Phil said, "Oh, yeah, well, we've done that a lot," which didn't shock me. Of course, when you're going through that deep of water, all that
Everything gets hot.
hangs up underneath there, and you wouldn't think wet leaves would
Burn.
get that hot.
It dry out quick, though.
He didn't go 100 yards,
Yeah.
and that thing, of course,
He
had,
probably had some tinder from travels past already in there.
Yeah, he did. But he had that gas pedal all the way stomping it through the floor.
Yeah, he had somewhere to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, he ain't wrong. How many? I don't know how many videos and pictures I got on my phone of equipment down there burning.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they the only people I ever seen burn a track hoe to the ground.
and it's
Not a rubber tire hoe, a track hoe.
Didn't they put
Jacko.
I mean, burnt to the ground. And said, well, I guess we got insurance on it.
And especially since
No
they
insurance.
just baby everything they've got down.
Yeah, it really takes care of it.
Oh,
Maintenance
yeah.
is key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maintenance
Phil's motto is use it till it tears up and then get another one.
Yeah.
But that Traco, old Jimmy Red caught that one on fire. He was operating and he went taking a cigarette break,
One Marlboro too many.
turned around and it was
That's it.
on
One Marlboro too many, boys.
fire.
thought it was Winston's.
No, he smokes Marlboro.
Oh, he's on them premiums.
I
You wouldn't know that by looking at Jimmy Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smoke Winston's.
Oh, that's my bad.
So I was on a budget.
No.
For Red, every day's a new day, son.
But debris and engine compartments are not
They don't go hand in hand really well.
no.
Yeah.
Sticks, leaves, it's a good way to start a fire.
I haven't been on a rig that caught on fire, but mine was a boat. It wasn't my boat, but it was my buddy's boat. And he had a short up in the front of it. When you're in the rig and it's a flame, that's a different experience. You're like, of course, he was smart. He just unplugged the trolling motor, threw it in the water.
I was about to say a boat.
I mean, he
is the one
unplugged the whole.
rig.
He unplugged the whole thing, just went ploosh, threw it in the water. I was like, Well,
Well,
that's one way to get it out.
That's one way to get it off. That's
I
it.
said, I sitting back here in the back thinking, what we going to do now?
Yeah.
He just unplugged the whole thing, threw it in the water. I said, well, okay, there you go.
That's different when a boat catches fire. Then, you know,
You at least
Yeah.
want to be close to land.
At that point, I realized why the Wildlife and Fisheries makes you have a fire extinguisher in your boat. I was like, yeah, that's pretty, because where you going to go? We's out in the middle of that thing. I was like,
Yeah,
where are you going?
you ain't going nowhere.
No.
But that's, by the way, that's the only ticket I ever got.
Fire extinguisher?
I didn't have a fire extinguisher in my boat at the time.
Yeah.
But I was parked. I was catching them giant chinky pen back in the day on Caney Lake.
I was about to say on Caney.
This was, of course, they don't get near as big as they used to.
Nope.
But I was sitting on a bed of about 300, and they was as big as they grow. I'm talking about pie plates, just having the time of my life.
And then they roll up on you.
And the game warden rolls up on me, and he just didn't come and slick up behind me. He went right over the top of that brown bed. Just right when he got on top of it, you know.
He needed to get his butt whooped.
Having
Yeah.
the time.
Stirred up that brown
Yeah,
bed.
that stopped that. That stopped that.
And then got over in my boat, and he's like, I showed him my license and all that. Then he got to digging around. He said, "Where's your fire extinguisher?" I'm like, I guess I don't have one. Ticket. And the brown quit biting when he left.
That was just a good time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I should have had a fire extinguisher. It was done.
Well,
Still. But
he
I
coulda
was
just-
more mad about him messing up.
Oh,
my
no, no.
fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's mad about it right now.
Oh no.
He's still hot.
Oh yeah.
So I
He
said
need
you
to
should have
get
got
a-
his badge
He
number.
need to get a good butt whooping over that.
Let me tell you something.
Man on the brown bed catching them big chinky pins.
I don't recommend trying that. I recommend just signing where he says sign and let him
Yeah.
move on about his business.
Just move on.
It'd just be preferable if you just
Yeah.
came up.
I'd like Phil.
You
Phil
gotta
got,
get the ticket either way.
Phil got
Yeah.
pulled over, you know, and cop said, "I'm gonna give you a ticket." Well, Phil said, "Whatever it is, make it quick. I got somewhere to be."
I was in that truck on that one.
Yeah.
He said, hey, do whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
Just
ride
do it
it,
fast.
ride it. Let me get on.
And then the guy come back and said, just slow down. I was like,
Yeah.
that line worked? Whatever you got to do it quick.
That's right. Do it quick. I got
We
somewhere
going
to
duck
be.
hunting?
Yeah, I
That
got
was his
somewhere to-
exact word. We were leaving Luna
Yeah.
to go to Nebraska.
Hey, I got somewhere to be. Whatever you're gonna do it and do it quickly.
Whatever you got to do it quick.
If you're honest,
Slow down.
they most of the time let you off. Sometimes.
But he wasn't even being honest. He just said, whatever you got to do it quick.
Yeah, he was just saying, "You got me.
Yeah.
Do whatever you got."
He said, we going duck hunting.
Yeah.
I just took note of it. I said,
When
well,
you argue, that's when you get.
That's right.
I don't
when
ever say nothing.
That's when they start looking for
I'm a
fire
Si on this
extinguishers and every other thing.
I'm a Si on this bag. Here my license. Here my shells. Here my gun. I ain't saying nothing else.
Here's the 3 ducks I've shot so far. Here's my gun. It's got 3 shells in it. Okay. Here's my license. You want to talk about anything else? I ain't got nothing to tell you.
But don't hand him a loaded weapon.
Hey,
No, make sure it's unloaded. Just hand him 3 shells. Well, technically,
hey, whatever.
Whatever.
Hey,
yeah.
the worst one they ever done though was that I thought Jace was fixing to whoop one of them's butt because he handed him a shotgun and shells, and hey, he looks like this was a shotgun barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Jace.
I remember that.
And Jace grabbed it and said, "Hey, you stupid idiot! Don't point that gun at me."
Muzzle direction is important.
Si, you ever got a game violation ticket?
No,
Have you ever violated any game laws?
No.
I refused on
No.
grounds. It's to incriminate myself.
Yeah. I think they call that the 5th.
I take the 5th on that, baby.
Statute of limitations have ran out on all of his outlaw days.
I don't know that they run out when it comes to wildlife.
I have repented. Just put it that way.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you counted clean there.
Right now, it's between Si and the good Lord.
Well, when
Who
Phil,
gave him dominion.
I'm good with it.
when Phil turned to Jesus, so did Si, and then
Hey, we all
they
turned-
started obeying the law.
That's right. We turned to Jesus, and hey, we took it seriously.
No more Woody Roost.
That's right.
Nope.
Hey, anything fun, the government's gonna find some way to mess it up.
Which, by the way, I found a fine roost if you want to shoot it at the end of season.
Oh, hey,
Woody roost.
look, hey, if I ever get cancer and I'm on my way out, Woody Rooster fixed to be in.
Yeah. What are they gonna do to you?
What they gonna do? I got a death penalty already, baby. So hey,
Well, I look forward to the stories because I ain't going with you.
he ain't going with me.
I'll take you over there.
I'll drop you a pin though.
I'll be
Say,
an
go right
accessory.
here. But I ain't. That's the end of mine. And please change my name in your phone.
I think
I don't
want
want to be considered an accomplice either.
Yeah.
I think they'd have so much sympathy for Si, they'd let us all off the hook.
Hey, they may start hunting with him. You never know.
Oh,
I
I did.
think
Hey,
there ought
Si
to be,
Robertson.
there ought to be a law
Who
where
was-
every veteran over the age of 70 can go shoot a roost.
I mean,
That needs to
hey,
be a law.
I'd sign that. Hey, let's start a petition on that.
I'd
boys.
vote for it.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll sign a petition on that one, boy.
We'll be back right after this. All right, we're back.
What we
And
got
we're
done?
back.
What have we got
Hello.
in the mailbox?
Hello@duckcallroom.com. That's the email. Thank y'all for sending emails. Keep sending them. We enjoy reading them. John, and by we, I mean John David.
I'm a little behind.
Except for the ones that call him poop heads. But, you know,
get outta here.
he still laughs at those too.
I
So.
love reading them.
What you got in there?
What did you love reading?
He had one, ice fishing and family issues.
Well, that's what we're going with now. Otherwise, my man Jackson from Utah would be disappointed that we only read the subject line. Well, he likes ice fishing, and he's got family issues. Not to spoiler alert.
He's got issues.
Does
period.
is one the cause of the other?
He's got issues. Problem if he likes ice fishing,
Well, he doesn't understand how you don't like ice fishing.
No,
That's what he's
hey.
trying to say.
because it's boring.
Yeah.
And Si don't drink beer.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, he's 14, so I hope he
Oh,
doesn't
he ain't
drink
either
beer
then.
either.
Okay.
I don't know the laws in
Hold
Utah,
on.
but
Hey, that answers it all.
But that just seems to be the common denominator in all them ice fishing trips.
He answered the question. He's only 14.
he said it's easier, better, and faster way to catch fish.
He probably likes creeping snow geese too.
Dynamite.
Set up, drill a hole, and fish.
Dynamite.
I got a cast.
I need a trolling motor. I like seeing the whole lake when I go.
I got to do
I
something.
want to get my
can't-
money's worth.
Hey.
That's Willie would like it. Every time I
Huh?
see him, he's just fishing
Hey.
off that bridge of his.
Hey, dynamite and a weight.
That's quick fishing.
That's quick fishing. That's
We
right.
just
Hey,
told
Si,
you-
remember that we went to Brainerd, Minnesota. It was negative 22.
No.
They had a camera that they would drop down the hole next to your bait. Well, it was one of them fisheye cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when the fish come up to your bait, he looked like he weighed 20 pounds.
Yeah.
But Si had this old, like a grumpy old man fishing pole, one of them little short rigs,
Yeah.
and that you could see the fish, and and the guys we were with, they said, "Ooh, here he comes, here he comes! Ooh, get ready!" And they'd hit Si's bait, and he'd set the hook, and he'd reel it. He said, "Oh, I missed him," and he reeled up a fish about 3 inches long.
The shiner.
One of those yellow, what
shiner.
they call
Yellow
yellow perch,
perch, yeah.
about
The
this
shiner.
long, but they looked like they weighed 10 pounds
I
on the
said,
camera.
hey, we use this for bait.
Yeah.
I said, is anything going to be come up here that actually is a fish?
Send him back down.
That's what we
yeah.
call it.
All right, 14-year-old family.
Oh, sorry
issues
about
and ice
that.
No, I think he probably enjoyed that
Yeah.
more than
Well, we need to address his family issue.
Yeah.
we're gonna
That's
get
right.
there.
What's wrong with his family issues here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's the second of two kids. Just him.
Okay.
So he's the baby.
Yep. And his older sister
Oh, and it's the sister.
and his parents.
Oh, pitiful.
So here's the deal. My sister and I used to be really close, but recently we've just started to split apart. She's 2 years older than me, and she and I are just very different. I don't know what I should do. I still love her, but we never really talk or really share anything with each other. Is there anything I should do or say to try to get back to being closer with his sister?
Johnny D, you're the only one I know with an older sister here.
So that would put her at 16.
Yeah, you're a loser, man. I don't want to be the one to tell you this. In her eyes, I'm not saying you're a loser. I think
Yeah.
you're pretty cool. You're going fishing. Girls are weird, including your sister.
That's it.
That's the
That's the answer.
that's the only
That's
and
the answer.
whenever my sister was 4 years older than me, so she was 18 when I was 14. I promise you, she thought I was weird, and guess what? Probably was, and you might be too. But you're not gonna be. You can be good brothers and sisters and stuff. Y'all need to I hope you're not fighting and stuff. But if all you want to do is be closer to her,
You need to get 2 years older.
it's time.
Yeah.
Time heals all things.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's right now, man, it's nothing you're doing wrong, nothing she's doing wrong. Y'all are in very different spots of life. Even though 2 years doesn't seem like a lot, She's probably in high school. You're probably like 8th or 9th grade. So it's weird.
Yeah, biologically speaking, you're a long ways apart.
That's
even
right.
at 2
Well,
years.
not only that, but hey, your sister is sweet 16, and you're a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I called you a
Hey,
loser,
that's
but
fine.
According to her.
yeah, according to her.
Because she's sweet 16.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just, that's the way it is.
Well, through my
She's a
experience,
female, you're a male. Okay.
yeah.
That's the bottom
Through
line.
my experience, I got a couple of teenage daughters. When they hit around 15, they just turn into a different.
Different person altogether. Yeah.
But from what I understand from listening to my elders, it's about a three-year phase.
Your cycle.
3-year phase, and then they start thinking, oh, what was I thinking? And
That's better than a male.
yeah, that's right.
We're done for a long time.
Yeah,
We're done
we
till-
got that's about a 10-year phase for us. Before
15,
we
I'd
realize.
say
Hey.
15 for me.
Women are smarter. Okay.
Don't tell them that.
I'm going to tell them the truth.
Gave up the secret.
Women are smarter. Okay.
Stop.
Guys, it take them another 3 years before they get a little better sense than what they normally have.
That's right. But it's just a phase. She's
Yeah,
going
it's
through.
literally y'all are just in a weird spot in life. Look,
My suggestion: go ice fishing.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, look.
Let your sister do her thing. Go ice fishing.
Oh man, I messed up. Look, he actually catches big fish. Ice
Look
fish.
at that.
Dang, that's a big old trout.
Now, that's a good one there.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just like I had a sister. There were times in life where we were super close when we were little, high school and middle school. We were
so
close. She drove me to school every day. But you know,
Hated your guts.
there was times when
How
Jenna
you
was
doing?
like, "You're a loser little brother," and you know what? Being a loser little brother's fine. I was one. You're one. We're all one at one point.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't look too much into it and just be yourself. And when you're older, you'll be like me and my sister who we eat every Sunday together. We're super close. I'm close with her husband. She's close with my wife. And all things will be wonderful.
There you go.
We got time for another?
Yeah, give us one more.
All right, let's a high school episode. Why not?
Uh-oh.
High school problems are a big deal.
This year, 2023, my 20-year high school reunion. I'm obviously not going, but
Whoa.
it's hard to think. I just saw that. I got a notification the other day that said you've been out of like high school for 20 years. I was
20
like,
years.
Wow.
wow,
All right. Well, Noah.
that one hits home. So
Noah's a big fan of the podcast
thanks, Noah.
and Duck Dynasty.
Whoop whoop.
He needs some advice on how to be a light to the non-believers at his high school. I try to share the gospel with them. However, I get constantly interrupted and called a liar. How do I respond?
Good grief.
That's tough.
I didn't ever call nobody a liar that was trying to share the gospel with me in high school, but I wasn't the one doing the sharing either. I'm just going to be honest about that.
I need a little more information. Why are they calling you a liar?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
You're a liar. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess
Because they don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and I think you've done your part, Noah. If you try to
Hey.
share, and hopefully you're not. If you're going too strong at them, you are going to turn them off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's he from?
It doesn't say.
And the power is in the message, not the
Yep.
messenger. So even if they call you a liar, don't worry. You shared the message. They heard it.
You've done your part.
Move on.
But now they need to see you differently.
Yeah.
They should see something in you that's attractive.
I was just fixated. They don't need to see you differently. You need to be different.
Yeah.
And them.
And one day, one of them will I would put money that somebody's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be in a situation.
They
they'll
will
be like,
thank you for it.
Well, that's how McMillan came around. Old Jace
yeah.
preached the gospel to him. McMillan didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
And
one reason.
how long later?
That was
I
one reason
forgot
they
it.
didn't like him.
Yeah.
Is that he confronted him with his lifestyle at the time,
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, you know you're doing wrong, yet you keep doing it."
Guilty.
They don't never like to hear.
One
the
thing
truth.
I'll say about old Jace, he's gonna tell you like it is.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna beat around the bush.
Nope.
No, I can appreciate it.
But yeah, I'd say you did your job.
Yeah.
Now be a good example and see what happens.
Yeah.
Long as you tell them you're doing what you should be doing.
Yeah.
You're sharing the good news about what you heard that you liked and believe and are then sharing.
Just make sure you're not doing it in a judgmental tone
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What does it say with gentleness and respect? I think in there.
Yeah.
Be like a turtle dove, all within love.
There you go.
The Bible's got a verse about that. Be as gentle as a turtle dove, something like that?
Oh,
Okay.
we can find it. Johnny D can Google it.
Oh boy,
Depends
you
on
good.
which translation it is.
Turtle dove.
I was referring to the one that says, "Be sure to share the hope that you have, but do so with gentleness and respect."
I was gonna go with
Basically says, "Hey, when you're sharing it, don't even if you know they're doing wrong, you can't sit there and judge them while you're doing it. You just share the news and you
Well,
move on."
that's why one of my favorite verses is 17, John 3:17. If the Savior of the world, the one that's qualified to judge, didn't judge you, don't you get in the
Yeah,
judgment
don't you be
business.
trying it either.
Yeah, don't you get in the judgment business because you're not qualified. Neither am I.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've always said there's two things I know for certain. One, there is a judge.
Yeah.
Two,
And I'm
it ain't
not
me.
him.
I ain't
him.
It ain't me.
Yeah, I ain't him.
That's
That's
right.
exactly
You know?
right.
That's right.
That is faux show. Did you find anything about a turtle dove?
I
Johnny D?
got nothing on
Oh,
the
hey.
turtle dove.
Well, look, we've talked about enough of them right there. They can find out through our
Hey,
our
that's
ways.
a good,
Yeah.
Here's your job for today, fam.
Okay.
This was the verse I was gonna go with. Romans 1:16, for I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek.
That'll
My
work.
man, don't be ashamed of it.
There you go.
No matter what they say about you, you keep walking it.
Preaching
You
with
ain't-
boldness is what Paul said.
and you've preached it. Now you
That's
got to
it.
live it.
Moving
And,
on.
Move on to the next guy. And one of those people that didn't like it, we'll see it.
Yeah.
Be
Amen.
unashamed.
Unashamed.
There. Hey.
We should do a podcast about that.
Look at there.
Hey, I ought to do a podcast about this, boy.
Yeah.
Where's that located?
Take the dust off of your feet is what the Bible says.
We're out. We'll see y'all next time.
Shake the dust off your feet.